Ephesians chapter 4, verse 18 says, "They are darkened in their understanding, and separated from the life of God, because of the ignorance that is in them, due to the hardening of their hearts." Ignorance and the darkness play the same role in the realm of the Spirit. Ignorance will cause believers to sin against God without the least awareness of it. Ignorance will take you away from the grace of God. Many people think God is emotionless, He cannot feel what we can feel, but only the wise one knows that it is He who has developed the emotions in us. It is He who also feels our love and get angry on people who chose to live a demonic life. Know that God has a will for each of us, and it is to make us clean and pure. He has planned His grace for purpose. When we do something we know is outside of God's will, if choose us, when you are leaving in a way your Father in heaven does not want you to, something happened inside you, something happened in your spirit. At that time, your spirit becomes vulnerable to attacks of the enemy, and also by the guilt that would come to your spirit. The guilt and the fear we feel inside of us can be washed away by the blood of His Son. God says to you and to me, every sin we ever committed, and every sin we will ever commit, has already been paid for by God Himself, in the form of His Son, and Jesus Christ. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 tells us, "My people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I also reject you as my priest. Because you have ignored the law of your God, I will also ignore your children." Ignorance is very dangerous. It is not blissful at all. A person can become ignorant to God when he is caught up in the trap of the devil. When you decide do not to listen to the voice of God, you open up the gateway to hell all by yourself. Being a child of God, we are commanded to hear His voice and obey His words. And being ignorant to His words will destroy your relationship with God. Remember that we live in an age where the world is covered with deception. The Bible leaves no doubt that God hates deceit. God hates deceit because He so values truth. He Himself is the source of all truth. He dislikes when someone tries to deceive Him by just pretending to be of His follower. And in reality, He does not apply the Word of God in their daily lifestyle. This is not something to be done. If you genuinely care about God, I want to request you. Raise your knowledge about Him, raise your faith about His words and His ways. Raise your belief in Him. Raise your holiness to walk with Him.